Another cold and rainy night from Spillane Field and another walk-off win for the Wareham Gatemen, this time 3-2 in extra innings over the Brewster Whitecaps. Hi everybody, welcome into the Gatemen Postgame Show alongside Cameron Stuart and Henrique DaMour. I'm JD, Raucci, and Cam. Bryant Packard was the one who hit the walk-off. We'll talk about him later. But how about the guy that scored all 3 runs tonight, Saheed Valenzuela from Cal State Fullerton?
Saheed Valenzuela pretty much was the Wareham Gatemen offense tonight. Until Bryant Packard's walk-off hit in the bottom of the 10th, he was the only Gateman with a hit, his second of which coming in the 3rd inning, and the Gatemen did not get another one until the 10th. Hit an absolute rocket of a home run in the 1st inning, reached base 4 times, including 2 walks, and he scored the game-winning run after the 2nd of those walks. So he was just all over the place today. Didn't have too much opportunity on defense, but he did it with his bat tonight. He's been a very welcome, pleasant surprise for the Gatemen here in only his 2nd game. Just absolutely did it all for them offensively.
And Valenzuela might have been the most productive member of the Gatemen tonight, but perhaps the most important member of the Gatemen was Bryant Packard, the walk-off single in the bottom of the 10th inning. His 2nd walk-off hit of the day, and how about 3 walks for him? He was absolutely incredible tonight at the plate.
Yeah, he on a day where the Gatemen offense could get just about nothing going, he ended up being half the base runners. So, I mean, it was a 2-man approach, a 2-man effort here for the Gatemen, but it was Saheed Valenzuela who scored the game-winning run, like we said, but it was Bryant Packard, the 2nd walk-off of the year, who made the magic happen. But it was impressive because he worked counts really, really well. He was able to get on base at a consistent rate. He was stranded at 3rd or at 1st for 3 times today. But on a day where the offense could get nothing going conventionally, Bryant Packard took matters into his own hands, ran up the pitch count on a lot of these Brewster Whitecaps pitchers, and he did his best, and it was enough today.
And Bryant Packard with the walk-off hit. Who else are we going to give player of the game to? Our own Mariota's got a chance to talk to him after the game.
Thanks, guys. So, Brian, that was your 2nd walk-off of the season. How does it feel to come in clutch late in the game for the team?
It feels awesome. You know, those guys work really hard, 9 innings, 10 innings a night. But it was good to come up clutch for them. It was no 2 count, but I just decided to poke it through the 4-hole over there. I know Saheed was on 2nd. He's really fast. I know he could get there. So.
And you mentioned those 10 innings. What was it like going into extra innings for the first time this season?
Well, it's, as fast as these games go, that still felt like a regular college game, you know, because with the wood bats, it slows it down a little bit, or it speeds it up a little bit, but it's got a quick turnaround tomorrow with a doubleheader, so good to get that out of the way, keep it at 10. And
do you think the weather was in effect tonight during the game? Did you feel it at all?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you saw Saheed throw his bat the second to last at bat. You know, it's very uncomfortable for a hitter having to go back in there. And in the outfield, it was really hard to see, but we overcame it, showed a lot of toughness.
And looking forward, the Team USA guys leave tomorrow or the next day, and you're going to have a little bit bigger of a role on the team. How are you feeling about that?
I feel good. It's like college again. You know, being one of the top guys in the team is it's very comforting. I like that role. It's very challenging, but I like challenges, so I'm excited for it.
And lastly, you have an off day on Monday. Do you have any fun plans? It's supposed to be sunny and 72.
Oh, really? Water Whiz. I've actually been wanting to go there really bad.
Yeah, it seems fun. Yeah. All right. Thanks so much, Brian. Guys, back to you.
Thank you to Mary, as always. And guys, you know, when you have a game that ends 3-2, the pitching has to be a big part of it. And tonight, the starter for Wareham, Easton Lucas, left-hander from Pepperdine, he looked really, really good on the mound.
He looked really good. The last time we saw him was the game against Harwich, and he was absolutely awesome. He pitched 5 innings of shutout, well, not shutout ball, but it was very dominant baseball. He gave up 1 run, struck out 4 or 5 guys, walked a couple, but what was most impressive is he came out of the gate swinging, as much as a pitcher could swing, if you will. Sat down the first 9 in a row, gave up just 1 run, wasn't too lenient with 3 passes, didn't hit anybody. He had all of his pitches working. He's got a firm fastball, not a power fastball, though, but the breaking ball, he was able to keep it low, get some swing and misses as well. His defense worked behind him, really solid 5 innings of work for Easton Lucas.
Easton Lucas, great, but you got to have somebody good to back you up as well. The bullpen and Jared Horn had himself a nice little outing before things got a little shaky there at the end.
Yeah, Jared Horn was terrific tonight, and we've seen him really struggle in the first week and a half here of the Gatemen season, but he came in 6th inning, gave them 3+ solid innings, got a little shaky there in the 9th when he put the first 2 runners on, and he actually was credited with that runner that scored the tying run that was his inherited runner. So still overall very solid. 4 strikeouts on the night, including striking out the side in the 6th inning. He just had that thing going. We were talking about it, Henrique and I, on the broadcast for the Gatemen Baseball Network. He had the breaking pitch going, which we really haven't seen from him this year. He was looping that into the strike zone. He was getting swings and misses on it. But again, The walks put a little bit of an overshadow on it because he ends up he gives up the tying run. Essentially, that's his runner. So, but only positive things going forward for Jared Horn. If he can give them this for the rest of the season, that bullpen's still going to be in really good shape.
Great pitching plus timely hitting tonight equals a win for the Wareham Gatemen. They snap a 2-game losing streak, and tomorrow they try to add to it a doubleheader out at Red Wilson Field. The Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox going up against the Wareham Gatemen. Yarmouth Dennis coming into the game at 5-4-2, 2 ties this season. Very interesting little tidbit on the Red Sox. We will see them tomorrow at 2:30. They've won 3 games in a row, one of the hottest teams in the CCBL. All right, that'll do it for the Gatemen Postgame Show here on the Gatemen Broadcast Network. Alongside Cam Stewart and Henrique DaMour, I'm JD Raucci saying so long, and we'll see you at 2 o'clock tomorrow from YD.